So the Supreme Court deals another blow to Team Biden, reinstating President Trump's Remain in Mexico policy. Joining us now to discuss, our great friend Stephen Miller, former senior White House advisor, founder of America First Legal. You know, Stephen, this is one of those where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If they'd have left it alone in the first place, they'd have been in better shape. But thankfully, the Supreme's to the rescue. What you think?
Well, this is a huge victory for the country and a huge defeat for the Biden administration. There's just no other way to put it. President Trump, when he came into office, issued a border security executive order, which required the implementation of a very long-standing federal statute, which requires people who enter the country illegally to be, or doesn't require, but it empowers the federal government to return people to their country of last transit. And that is the basis of the Remain in Mexico program. That statute was put into force and effect by President Trump. The Biden administration, on a completely fallacious reasoning, on a completely contrived basis, rescinded the Remain in Mexico program. That violates the Administrative Procedures Act. Agencies don't get to do things for fake reasons. Agencies don't get to invent fabricated justifications for using government power. So I salute the Supreme Court, the Fifth Circuit, and the District Court for saying to Joe Biden, you are not above the law.
Yeah. Will they administer it, Steve? I mean, will the Bidens, follow through?
That is the big question. There are a lot of hardcore Marxists working for Joe Biden, and I really do fear they will drag their feet, they will kick and scream, they will do everything in their power to slow roll and slow walk this. But if the district court judge overseeing this injunction finds out that the Biden administration isn't complying with his injunction, they are going to be in a world of hurt, up to and including the possibility of facing contempt. So it's really important that all the eagle-eyed observers out there stay on top of the Biden administration, including the loyal agents of Border Patrol. And they let this court know if the Biden administration is playing fast and loose with this injunction.
I mean, Steve Miller, another point here. If they keep them in Mexico while they're having these hearings and so forth, it would help, wouldn't it? It would cut down on these border incursions.
Well, so when President Trump came into office, we had border-wide catch and release for many demographics. And President Trump put into place a series of reforms, the central one of them being Remain in Mexico, to end that. And so if you come across the border illegally, you can't get released pending a court hearing. President Trump also implemented Safe Third agreements, which Tony Blinken, the genius at State Department, canceled, which allowed us to send asylum seekers to Central American countries. Collectively, those agreements ended catch and release. The entire reason for the border crisis that we are seeing today, worse than any in the history of our country, and I would suggest any country, is because Biden not only reinstated catch and release, but he turbocharged catch and release, releasing more people into this country than ever before.
Yeah, I got you. I got 30 seconds. That's all. One thing bugging me, this stupid budget resolution, foolhardy budget resolution. In there, Steve Miller, I am told and I read, there's amnesty for, quote, essential workers, farm workers, and dreamers. Now, what is amnesty doing in a budget bill? I've only got 25 seconds.
Number one, it nukes the filibuster. It's the end of the filibuster. Number two, the categories you just mentioned would be the entire virtual illegal alien population in the country.
Gotta
Number
go.
three, there are no moderate Democrats left.